Hi, Gregory. How are you doing today?
I could be better.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Maddie. I'm going to be your social worker today. And before we start this session, I just want to let you know that this is a safe space, that no one's going to hurt you in this session. No one's going to be here to judge you. This is an open, safe talking space. We're just going to talk about why you're here today. Um, any suggestions that I feel like you might need, I'll let you know. If you're open to them, we can discuss further. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Amazing.
Okay.
Sorry. So, what brings you in today?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I just got out of the ER. My family said I had to come see you or or else, so here I am.
When you say or else, what does that mean?
I don't know. They'll probably just drop me off at a hospital somewhere, like they did to my grandma. Just call me crazy and leave me there. Which
So,
I
you
mean
just
would probably
mentioned,
be because my fiance is there. Really.
oh, so I know you mentioned your grandma and how your family said that she was crazy. Do you want to expand on that?
I don't know. They just said she acted weird and they got sick of her and they just dropped her off one day and she died in there. She was there for like 30 years, so they just dumped her off.
So, I know you had also mentioned that your family was comparing you to your grandma. How does that make you feel when they do that?
I don't know. I don't think it's a really fair comparison because they actually hardly even knew her. Like most of her life was lived there. So how would they even know? But I think they just say that because they don't really like my plans for the future. Like I'm gonna marry Annie and I'm going to find the Batman and like that's just how it is. And I just don't think that they really like it. They seem to get mad at me a lot.
Do you think they're getting mad at you because you want to find Batman?
I don't know. Or I mean, probably because they just don't even think it's real. But I mean, maybe they don't like, you know, how dangerous it is, I suppose. Like I have to go up on the roof sometimes to look for them. And I mean, I guess my sister didn't really like that. The other night she got really upset and yelled at me and that's
So, when you said that you've had some conflict with your family in regards to you wanting to find Batman, what has some of that conflict led to?
well, like I said, like she yelled at me when I was up on the roof and then they made me come down and then that's how I ended up in the ER. So I mean, I suppose now I'm sitting here, so it's kind
Yeah.
of this, I suppose. And in the meantime, I'm not finding that. I'm sitting here with you.
Yeah. How does it make you feel that you're sitting here and you're not finding Batman?
I don't know. I mean, I know he's out there. I know he's out there somewhere. So
Does it give you a sense of peace when you're going to find him?
I don't know. I mean, I suppose so. Yeah, like I'm on a mission. I have something to do. Like uh, have a mission. you know?
Do you feel like it gives you a sense of purpose when you're going to do this mission?
Yeah,
Yeah. And do you feel like your family doesn't see it that way?
I don't think they do. I don't think they even think it's real. I mean, I just think they're off in their own world. Like they just don't even get it. Yeah, for sure.
So when you've tried talking to them about this, have they mentioned to you how they feel about it?
Yeah, they just keep saying I'm crazy like grandma. That's
Mm,
all.
yeah.
Uh,
So when they keep saying you're crazy, does that feel triggering to you?
I don't know. I mean, at this point, probably, I suppose it used to make me really mad, But at this point, I would say that I just figure, um, I don't know. It doesn't really bother me much as it used to.
Sure. And I know you had mentioned earlier that you have a fiance. Tell me about her.
Um, her name is Annie, and she lives up the street. Like she's always lived up the street. My family says that we're not really engaged, but I know differently. And that's just another thing where like I just think they're off in their own world.
Sure. So I know you just mentioned that they don't think you're engaged. Why do you think that is?
I don't know, because they always think they know more than I do. Like, I don't think they've ever met her, but they say they have. They say they know who she is, but I mean, I don't know.
Sure. So I know there's a lot of different things that we've discussed today and a lot of different mixed emotions. Is coming back here and meeting with me in the future something you'd be interested in doing?
Um, well, like, what would the point be?
So, what we could do is we could discuss further some of those emotions that you had said earlier that you want to, if you want to dive into that and try to uncover maybe why there's so much conflict between you and your family. We could go into that. We could also see um, how you feel about your sense of purpose with finding Batman and how that's making you feel. We can also try to maybe create a bridge with you and your family and try to create more understanding. And so there's just less conflict, and we can start maybe negotiating with each other how to make more conflict resolution than just conflict and feeling, negative emotions towards each other. But it's up to you. If you're interested in coming back, I would love to see you and try to dive into some of those in a deeper way if you're interested.
Yeah, I mean, that all sounds really nice actually, but I'm even gonna know what the problems are.
So, something that I would be interested in doing today, if you're okay with it, is there is this questionnaire where it does assess mood disorders, it does assess depression, and things like that. And then we could dive deeper into more things that you're feeling by kind of pinpointing those through the questionnaire. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, I think I could do that, but then do you have some for my family too?
Yeah, we could definitely invite them to sessions in the future. We could try to do things together if that's something that you'd want to do, and we can try to assess with them further in the future if you'd like.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that sounds good. I'd come
Okay.
back to see you.
Yeah. So it's a 13 question questionnaire, and I would love to sit here and do it with you for a few minutes, and then we can discuss it in the future. Is that okay?
Okay, sure.
Awesome. So let's start.